I'm Yulissa Mendoza, and the creative work that I typically do is photography and multimedia installation art. I have been living and working in San Bernardino County my entire life. I was born and raised in San Bernardino, specifically Muscoy, California. When I think about support for artists to thrive in the community, I think about the impact that artists have in general and seeing them for who they are as cultural bearers, as people who contribute to the creative economy, people who contribute to the community, who allow things to move, who are the movers. So I think that shifting the way that we see artists and the importance that they have on our communities is super important because they are at the forefront. If access to resources were a little easier, I would probably have a space by now. There are a lot of really great spaces, but there aren't a lot of spaces to create or a lot of funding or even access for more untraditional types of creation. So I think the way that I go about my practice or even storing it would look a little bit differently. When I hear the word advocacy for artists, I'm thinking about it in relation to grants. I feel like grants, they do see artists as for their work, but they are understanding the importance of artists within the community and for research and for surveys and for all of these really great things that should be documented. But I do believe that the grant numbers are staying the same, but the requests are getting a little bit more. There are more requests of the artists as opposed to just allowing them to do the work. Which is great because, we as artists are at the forefront of a lot of movements, but I also do think that all of that work should not be on the artists themselves, or it could be something that is paid or put more into by the organizations, or there is more funding given and support for all of those extra and really necessary surveys to be done. I think that support for artists means seeing them as human, seeing artists as something that has ebb and flow. A lot of grants, a lot of spaces don't account for life and time and the amount of either research or fabrication or trial and error that goes into the art of creation, or the type of creation that you don't see the effects, you don't see what happens to it because it's something that you won't see for 10-20 years, but the artist believes in their work since today. And so I think advocacy looks like trust, and advocacy looks like trusting in the process, the nature of art in general. And art takes time. What feels important for others to understand about artists in this community? I think there's a big misconception that there aren't a lot of artists in this community, in the Empire, in San Bernardino County in general. The reality is there are a lot of working artists contributing to the economy. There's a lot of working artists who are just making art just to make art. And I think we compartmentalize or see a lot of these artists more as in traditional mediums, but there are so many artists doing non-traditional art and creating really vibrant spaces and really experimenting and taking care of the communities. I would say that just seeing artists as part of the community, because there are a lot of artists here. It's just that maybe they drive out to majoring cities to get work done, but they all live here, and there are so many talented individuals who are the leaders in master classes. They are the people at the forefront. They are styling or doing the hair and makeup for your favorite celebrities. They are the people doing murals on these grand places. It's just that we don't name them as often as we should. Is there anything coming up in my creative work? I currently have a piece titled Tres Gallos por Acre, and it's on view at the Cheech in Riverside, and it'll be up until September 6, 2026, and it is part of the Chicano camera culture exhibition, and that is a 60-year survey of Chicano camera culture, and it is curated by Elizabeth Fair. So check it out.